First of all, welcome, welcome, welcome to Tuesday night's Hangout for Jazz Singers. This is my very first live with this series. We're going to be doing this every Tuesday evening, and I will, first of all, have some kind of a topic for you. Tonight, we're going to be talking more or less about vision and where are you going with your singing? What are you doing? What's the? You should always see the end in before you start. What's the end of what you're doing? So, anyways, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is so exciting to have you all here. And yeah, this is going to be going on. Let me stop the share first. At least I know it's there. We're going to be doing this every Tuesday evening. And yeah, it's all aspects of singing. Actually, it's not just for jazz singers because the whole topic of singing is more or less for all singers, and especially the topic of vision and mindset, which is, it's 80%, even more. It's like 10% is your talent and 90% is mindset. So anyways, let's go on and see. Gabi, did you leave or what? Are you still there? So I'm going to share my screen. So anyways, vision. Where do you want to go as a jazz singer? What do you want? What do you want? Are you just singing just, little, we say in German, ein bisschen nebenbei, like a little bit, just for a little bit of fun? Or do you really want to do something with your voice? You really want to improve your voice. You really want to get yourself out there on stage and, get up on stage and be so confident. What is your vision? I mean, not everybody's going to have the same vision, right? Some people, they don't really care. Today they'll sing, tomorrow they'll sew, and the next day they'll take a course on computers or whatever. Like singing is not one of their top priorities. But on the other hand, what I am interested in is in people who are really interested in improving their jazz voice and improving their singing, and who really, really, want to put some effort into it and take it seriously. That's the people that I'm looking for. That's my audience. That's my target group that I want to talk to. Now, of course, all the rest of you are welcome here, but don't be surprised if I'm targeting towards people who are taking this seriously. So now I just mentioned this. Let's start with the end in mind. Behind every successful singer, there's always a why. Why do you want to sing? What is it that gets you so excited that you really, really want to get up in the morning and start singing, or you want to sing, you want to take part on a course, in a singing course, a jazz course, you want to get into a group and start performing, getting up on stage, you want to get your program together so that you can go to a session. What is that? Why? Why do you want to do that? Write that in the chat, guys. Write that in the chat and let me know why you want to do this. What's your higher vision of singing? I would really be interested in finding out what that is. So let's create a vision. But before we create a vision, let's see where you are at with your singing. Let's take a status test. Either you haven't, number one, you haven't much. Which one are you? And, put that in the chat. Haven't much of a background in singing. Number two, have been singing for a while, more or less for fun. Number 3, I want to create a program for a concert. And number 4, I want to learn how to become a semi-professional or a professional singer. And number 5, I'm a professional singer and earn my living with it. So which one are you? So put the number in the chat. We are all going to be at different levels and different stages in our journey of singing. That's okay. Not everybody is going to be on the same journey. So, have you accomplished where you wanted to go with your voice, with your singing? If not, why are you not moving forward? Now, I'd like to know, could it be you are using some excuses? Like, what have you done for the last year during COVID? What did you get? Did you start practicing? Did you get a program up? Did you listen to a lot of music? Did you practice a lot? Right? You had a whole year of lockdown to do all these things. Okay, there are different reasons why and different excuses why we don't do something, like not knowing how or where to start, not knowing what to do next, not enough time. That definitely can't be an excuse for you guys. Or after having a lockdown where you couldn't go anywhere, couldn't see anybody for a whole year. Not enough money for lessons or equipment. Nowadays, this is the wonderful thing about internet, is that you can take lessons online, right? And so you don't have to be able to wait until COVID's over to start taking lessons or getting yourself into a course. You can do that online. So I'm going to tell you the biggest reason why people don't take action with their singing. I mean, I know this myself. Sometimes I've been out of business for 2 months and had trouble getting back into the swing of things. But now I'm back. I'm excited, like all get out, to start doing things with you guys. And this is the first thing that I've decided to do. So the biggest reasons are why people aren't taking action is people don't believe in themselves. Once you've been out of something for a while, like I was for 2 months having COVID, then you don't know where to get back in, or you just think it's an excuse, right? An excuse that you don't know where to start again. What should I do? You don't feel inspired, so you don't do anything, but usually you have to do something. And then you start getting inspired. That's the way it works. You just take one step and the universe will help you take all the rest, right? The thing is also, do you really believe you have what it takes to become a great singer? Or are you just saying, no, yeah, I don't know. We'll see, and put it to the side. That's why you really have to find out what your why is, guys. If you don't really know why you are singing and what is your vision, what is the reason behind you singing, then it ain't going to happen, right? The next reason is fear. You think you're not good enough. I mean, we all have that. Even professionals have that, right? Not enough confidence. I had a couple of days ago, I'm getting a couple of gigs in, and I asked a musician to play one of the gigs, and he just didn't get back to me. And then they said, "We'll find somebody else." And so, what did I think? I immediately thought, "Oh, he doesn't want to play with me. Maybe he thinks I'm not good enough." Now, can you believe it? Me, who has been in business for 35 years. And then I found out he's overwhelmed with family issues and all kinds of other things, that he's not just performing with me, he's not performing at all at that time when I asked him for the gig. But the thing is, you first of all think it has to do with you, that you're not good enough, that you just don't you don't make the grade, right? So if I'm thinking this, I'm sure that all of you have this has crossed your mind. Oh, I'd like to get a group together. Oh, I'd like to get a pianist together. But who's going to play with me? You think anybody would want to play with me? I mean, I'm not that good yet, and I don't have a lot of experience, blah, blah, blah. These are our stories, right? We have stories, all kinds of stories that we tell ourselves, right? We're not good enough. We don't have enough talent. It's too late. I'm too old, or I'm just not, it's just not for me. Um, I don't have enough time. I don't have enough money. These are stories we tell ourselves, right? Which is, and the thing is to find out where the stories are coming from. Yeah, people have stage fright. They're afraid to get up on stage. So what do? They don't start at all. I mean, why should I bother yet practicing? I can't get up on stage. Anyways, I am I am too afraid to do that. Yeah, these are the reasons, my dears. So go to the next one. So I want you to close your eyes for a moment. I forgot my water, guys. Let me go and get my water 1 second. Close your eyes for a moment. I'm going to tell you this and then get my water. Imagine it is December 31st, 2021, 6 months from now. You are celebrating something special, right? You're in a really celebrating mood, meeting with friends and family. Corona is gone, and you're celebrating with your family something really, really exciting. What is that? You have worked on your voice the last 6 months. You have moved things forward with your singing. Gigs start coming in. You are proud of what you have achieved in the 6 months. What do you see? Keep your eyes closed and just imagine what you see, right? What has happened in the last 6 months until December 31st, 2021? And then write that in the chat. And I'm going to go and get some water. So what did you see? Ah, it's football time. Ah, that's why people aren't here. It's football time. I didn't even know that, Gabby. So anyways, what did you see? Could you imagine, were you able to imagine that? December 31st, New Year's Eve, you're with your family, you're celebrating something special. Maybe you've decided to create a group. Maybe you've already done a recording. Maybe you're just proud that you've been able to sing a few songs for your family, right? What are the things that you imagined? Or what do you want to achieve in 2021? Amazing things are possible in 6 months, right? If you just keep saying, yeah, I'll start tomorrow. Like, where is your inspiration, guys? If you're inspired, you're going to be practicing every single day. I got myself inspired when I got this gig in King George in Cologne. I was so inspired. I started, I got about three pieces downloaded. I'm hip, and another a song called Social Call, and another one that I've been working on for some time is called Joy Spring. Isn't spring your favorite season. Watching the flowers blooming up the sky, watching the snow melt down. Boy, you made it winter time, it spring's my joy. You la do 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 ah, ba dee da, bo do ba dee dee, bo yo dee da, ba da, bo dee ba ba dee doo da. Yeah, I've already been practicing them, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to get up in the morning, right? To start practicing. And now I'm starting to play piano again. I'm really inspired. So I want that to happen for you guys. I want you to get inspired. We've all had a difficult time behind us for the last year. But on the other hand, we also had time, didn't we, to practice. So, what are you going to get done the rest of this year? I want you to write that down in your journal and make some thoughts about it. Maybe you can after that you can put it in the chat and tell us what do you want to achieve the rest of this year 2021? What's your goal? What do you have in mind? What would you like to be doing with your voice, with your singing, with your jazz performing? What do you want to accomplish? Do you want to sing at a session? Maybe you're in the beginning phases where you've been singing for a while, you even sang a couple of jazz tunes for yourself, or maybe in a course, and now you want to get yourself prepared to go to a session, right? Because you do have to be prepared for a session. Like you get up on stage for the first time with the band and they're all looking at you and you don't know your key and you don't have your chart there for you for the musicians, you're going to feel pretty how do you say that in English? You're going to feel sehr, sehr unsicher. You're going to feel really, really insecure. So maybe you want to get your program together with maybe about 3 pieces for a session. That's a great goal. Even if you got that done in 2021 and got up on stage and went to a session and did that, that would be great. That's a great goal, right? Maybe you have a gig, or maybe you've got a couple of gigs. Perhaps you've been singing jazz for a while and you've got a couple of gigs. And so you want to get yourself a program together, right? A program with some quicker pieces, with slower pieces, with more upbeat, swing, a ballad, a blues. So you want to get that program set up with your keys. Don't forget that you want to have your keys and your charts, right? And yeah, what's your vision, guys? Could you imagine yourself by the end of 2021 getting up on stage and performing with a great band that you've put together? Maybe that's going to be your goal for 2021. Getting a group together. Let's see who's all on here. Hi, May Ranko. How are you? Mona's on here. Hi, Mona. How are you? Yeah, what do you want to achieve in the rest of this year? We've still got 6 more months, guys. Now, if you think, well, I'd really like to work more on my voice, then get in touch with me and let's get doing some lessons together, right? Give me a call, put it in the chat and say, I'd like to have a talk with you, Judy. I want to see where I'm going. I don't really know where I'm going. I don't know what to do next. And just put in the chat me and I'll get in touch with you. We'll get on a call and let me see if I can help you and help you get your vision and get you set up where you can start improving, right? Everybody needs inspiration, guys. I need it and I'm a prophy. I didn't have it for 2 whole months. Okay, I was sick. But even when I didn't really get my strength back until around the beginning of June. It hasn't been that long ago, right? And then I went on holiday. And when I came back from holiday on the 16th of June, I started, getting my strength back, started feeling, started feeling normal again. What do you want to earn in 2021 with your music? This is more or less for the semi-professionals and the professionals. How much money do you want to earn? Have you ever thought about making a revenue goal for your singing? I never used to do that. I was just happy to get anything. But if you don't have a goal, guys, like the universe sees, oh, she wants to earn 100,000 this year. That's my revenue goal. Your revenue goal is going to be something different, right? I'm out to, I know that I am ready to, you know, do my courses and earn 100,000 euros this year with performing and teaching. So I never ever had a revenue goal before. Just didn't enter my mind. I don't know. Since I've been doing business courses, and they said, well, what's your revenue goal? And I don't know, revenue goal? I don't have any revenue goal. I said, well, if you don't know where you're going and you don't know what you want to do, how do you expect to get there? And they're absolutely right. If you don't know what you want to do with your singing, if you're just sort of peddling along and just hoping maybe somebody might find you, you're not going to get too far. I can tell you that. You got to start finding out what you really, really want to do. What is your goal? What is your vision? What is your why? What is your why with singing? What is your revenue goal as a jazz singer? Write this all in the chat, guys. I'd like to know. What's your revenue goal? How much do you want to earn with your singing? Where do you want to go with your singing? You might say, you know what, Judy, I'm not interested in making money with music. I just want to be able to play, you know, with some friends together, and I just want to have some fun. That's okay. That's also a goal, right? But those, and you may want to take part in my courses just to improve your voice. I do have people who say, oh no, I don't want to get up on stage. I just want to do it for me. But they want to work on their voice. They want to improve their singing. They want to improve their breathing. They want to improve the sound in their voice. So guys, like everything, you need to have a coach. Yeah, if you want to learn how to play tennis, you need a coach. If you want to learn how to do business, yeah, you need a coach. If you want to learn how to sing, you have to have a teacher, right? Now, only very, very, very few people are so talented that they don't. I had years of teach of being taught two university degrees. I studied classical singing. And then I studied jazz. Look at all that training I had. Gee whiz. And then I did some extra training on top of that. I think, you know, if you don't get some kind of training, then you're not going to know too well where you're going, especially in jazz, right? It's not just like, oh, let's sing a little pop tune, dream a little dream with me, or let me string another pop tune. You're going to have more fun, right? If you know what you're doing. And so anyways, put a me in the chat if you would like me to get in touch with you, and we'll have a little talk and see if I can help you. So this is the last part today. And it's about creating your wheel of life. Like, where are you at in your life? You may be asking, what's this got to do with singing? It got a lot to do with singing, because when you get up on stage, you show who you are with your voice. There's no other instrument that shows you who you are as singing. It's like getting up on stage and being naked. So if your life is not balanced, if you're having difficulties in different areas of your life, then it's going to make an impact on your singing, right? Now I know you're going to say, well, look at Billie Holiday. She got up on stage and she was even high on drugs, and who's the other one who died? Oh my goodness gracious, I can't remember her name. I'm an amazing singer. They were completely out of but they died too. So there you go, right? They didn't stay in life too long. So I want you to make a round circle, take a piece of paper or put it in your journal and write down these areas of, uh, of your life and see and give them a number from 1 to 10 and just make a little X on that. You make a dot in the middle and then you make from 1 to 10, you just sort of, can gauge it yourself. For example, where are you at with your health from a number from 1 to 10? And 10 is, of course, the highest, and 1 is the lowest. So it's up to you to see where you want to put the ones and where you want to put the tens. So just make an X where what your health is like. Because if you're not healthy, you're not going to be feeling great up on stage. It's really, really important. We say in German, Hochleistungssportler. We have high, how do you say Hochleistungssportler in English? Does anybody know that? Can anybody help me? Hochleistungssportler. High level sportsmen. Singers are sport people, right? If you're not fit, you can't sing. So health. The other one is, what's your practice area like? What's your home environment like? Like if you don't have a place to practice, you don't have a microphone, you don't have a little PA system, maybe you play a little bit of piano or keyboard, it would be good to be able to play a melody, at least the melody of the song that you want to sing on a keyboard. So give that a number between 1 and 10. What's your romance like? Do you feel loved? Do you feel like you're in a wonderful relationship? Or is that something, yeah, 1 to 10, give it a point. Friends and family and fun. Where's that at in your life? From 1 to 10. Personal growth and spirituality. Are you working on yourself? Do you listen to podcasts or to videos to inspire yourself? Give yourself a number there. What's your business like? What's your finances like? Um, Gigs, finances. Where's that at? So you might want to, yeah, give yourself a number there and see, and then join the dots together and see what kind of a circle is it. Is it round or is it bumpy? Now, this is something you can start to work on in the next 3 months during the summer, and to see that you can get your life, your wheel of life, a little bit more back into a round wheel. So I just wanted to talk about that tonight, people. Turn this here. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about where you're at with your singing, because that is really important for you to assess yourself, where you're at, where's your goal, what are you doing this for? If you know where you're going, then you definitely have a goal. And once you have a goal, then things start getting easier. And the universe says, oh, this person is really serious about improving their voice. This person's even as a professional who wants to work on their voice. Just about every professional also has a coach, by the way. I have a coach. And just about every professional has a coach because we want to improve our voices too. I've got things that I want to improve. So that's it for today, guys. Put it in the chat. I'd love to hear your visions, your ideas, your goals. What do you want to achieve for the rest of 2021? And tell me, when you had your eyes closed, what did you see? What was it that you had accomplished in the next 6 months when you look back? So that's it for today. Look forward to seeing you again next Tuesday, and we'll probably be working on mindset. As I said, talent 10%, mindset is 90%. That's why I'm putting some importance on this, right? You can learn all the vocal techniques of the world and still not get up on stage and be able to sing. Why is that? Has to do with your mindset. It has to do with your limiting beliefs. It has to do with your stories that you've been telling yourself, right? So that's really, really important. The techniques is only one part of it, just one part of it. And also to work on the spiritual side of singing. That's something I want to put a lot more importance on. You've heard singers. One singer has perfect technique, but they don't touch your heart. They don't do anything to you. Another singer barely opens their mouth, and all of a sudden you're like, ooh, goosebumps all over, right? Why is that? That has to do with their energy. So we also want to go into that, into the energy of being a singer. And how are you able to portray that energy or connect with your audience in that high vibe energy, right? That has so much to do with how your audience portrays you. You can even make mistakes on stage and they still are totally begeistert. They're totally, how do you say begeistert? They're excited about your performance, right? They're really touched by your performance. Making mistakes, everybody makes mistakes. You don't want to be perfect anyways. And that's another topic for itself. Because when we get up on stage and think, oh, everything has to be perfect. No, nothing is going to be perfect. So don't even think about it, okay? So it's been really, really great being here, my loves. Take care, and we'll see you again next Tuesday. By the way, I'm going to be starting a 5-day challenge in August. If you feel like taking part, Singing Jazz Made Easy. We'll be putting the link in here in the chat. As a matter of fact, I don't know if Elfie already did that or not. Hey, Monica! Hi! Take care. I'm just going off anyways, Monica. Hope you're doing well. Say hi to Canada for me. Giving you all a big hug and saying bye-bye till next Tuesday night. Tell your friends, share this so that we can get lots of people on here and exchange ideas and have a great hangout here. Okay, goodbye.